Hi, I'm Technolandy, and here are three things I've been thinking about Fred Rogers on Fred Rogers' World Day of Kindness, Cardigan Day. First thing I was really impressed with Mr. Rogers was the fact that he looked at the power of media and thought about how it could be used differently. He said, I went into television because I hated it so, and I thought there were so many ways of using this fabulous instrument to nurture those who would watch and listen. A great way to use a tool, such as social media, in a very positive way to educate others. He also, unlike many others in the television industry, supported the introduction of VCR. He even had to go against the Supreme Court because he thought the invention would allow families to watch his show and other shows when it was convenient for them. Saying, frankly, I'm opposed to people being programmed by others. So all those videos being shown in classroom, thanks to him a little bit, but also that whole idea of personalizing your content intake and what you're watching when, big thanks to him. I love the asynchronous viewing that's going on. And thirdly, he was very authentic. He was who he was, whether in front of the camera or not, including taking one of his drivers in for a dinner with him at an executive of PBS's. But as he pointed out, one of the greatest gifts you can give anybody is the gift of your honest self. I also believe that kids can spot a phony a mile away. Great reminders to all of us educators. And as a bonus, George Romero of Zombie fame got his start working with Mr. Rogers and admitted the scariest film he ever made was Mr. Rogers Gets a Tonsillectomy, mainly because he was worried he would mess it up and disappoint Mr. Rogers and some of the other kids watching the show. And one extra bonus one, while I've got my red Mr. Rogers jersey shirt on, he was colorblind, so he wouldn't notice that it's a red coat that I'm wearing in his honor, or if it was Seahawks green. I'm Technolandy. Those are three things I've been thinking about Mr. Rogers.